I'm doing another narration. Just saying that, and no, this is not another. I became the best PvP player, dorm room PvP player in the world. No. I'm actually here to say, yes, I'm trying to become the best player in the world at this game. So I'm just doing a narrator to see how I play. I'm already really cracked, and I'm actually in the top 50. So as you see here, I picked up a grenade launcher, which is my favorite weapon, because it's best for getting kills. It actually wasn't a grenade launcher until yesterday, when I just started to play. But my plasma weapons are my favorite type of weapon. But yeah, I didn't get any kills yet, which is kind of boring. I went in and got the first kill of the day. I went and tried to shoot that team, but of course they already eliminated each other right there. And yes, this is a recording literally for 3 seconds ago. So yeah, that I posted like an hour ago. Now I'm just doing a narrate over it. I like doing that with stuff when I play retro. Or sometimes Geometry Dash, but I've actually never done that. My next narration will be how I beat Night 5 in Eternal Nights, which is going to be another recording recently made for that narration. I was not doing well since I haven't warmed up. And then I kind of later just shot a grenade on it, which that was actually an experiment. I thought that would work. I grabbed the shield, which I usually don't need. But since I haven't warmed up yet, yeah. I ran back to grab my grenade launcher, which was fortunately still there. No one took it. You see, if someone takes my grenade launcher, when they kill me, I usually kind of rush over there to see if it's still there, but then I will actually take another weapon to try to get it back. So right there, I tried to do my iconic double wall run, which I only actually did one at the wrong spot. So I hit someone from pretty far away. I went to see who my target was, but of course, yeah. I went to get my grenade launcher back, and yep, it was still there. Grenade launcher is actually a pretty hated weapon. I completed the challenge pretty quickly, but a little bit closer than usual to prove that yes, I was not warmed up. I hit a friendly fire on an accident, but still that was a kill, so I took it. I went to steal someone's kill, and that worked too. Actually eliminated 2 players. I grenade launched someone mid-air, and yeah. Now I was fully warmed up, so the gameplay will be a lot better and fresh. As soon as you see here, I'll still miss a lot of shots. Though. As you saw, someone took my grenade launcher, so I had to find another weapon to get it back. I picked up an AR, but instantly got killed, so I had to find something else. I found another AR, and I started shooting anybody in my path that I was looking at. I had to follow the sounds of the grenade launcher, and I even killed people that weren't even there. That didn't even have it, or didn't even have a grenade launcher, or any weapon. I got an achievement for 250 kills, but then since I had to get payback, I had to get another weapon to see. I never saw that weapon. It was another AR, but I just had to kill him. And that's my thing when I lose my grenade launcher. And I'm not doing that since I'm crazy. I'm doing that really because it's my favorite weapon, and I want to get it back. You've definitely experienced it too. So I grabbed the pistol since it was the last thing that I could find. And then picked up an AR, and then see if it was still here. The grenade launcher actually respawned. So then I did my iconic double wall bounce, which I did messed up again, and then chase after someone with a grenade. I went into the mini dorm, and then killed some, but then a bug happened, and I did get that kill. As you can see, I saw someone glitched, which I actually thought that was kind of freaky, but I just had to end it early. I went up, then started to grab a sniper using the double wall bounce, which I actually did right that time. I had to find and kill my target, but obviously I had no gun, but I picked up a plasma pistol. Plasma is my favorite type rank of weapon, so I used this to get anybody I could. Aiming with this plasma pistol is actually only good for really long range shots. So what I did is that I tried to get a long range shot, but of course missed the first couple times, then dropped that kill. I found my target was a pro. And the game bugged out and said it said around 52 seconds, which obviously was a cap. I grabbed my grenade launcher and then proceeded to kill my target. I went up, started to do a first shot, which actually got really close, escalated. So this would escalate really quickly since this guy could not see me coming. I got my challenge, but he dropped a grenade. So I had to run, but it barely survived. The door malfunctioned, which just distracted me over, and then I just shot. I missed my shot, so I tried again, and then again, I shot it. Grenade launcher is basically shooting a lot of grenades, so that's why I also like grenades too. Finding one is really surprising since they're not common at all. Found someone with an AR, but I didn't pick it up, and I killed someone with a really huge basketball. Of course after killing some other people. He eventually dropped the basketball, and I got another 5-player kill streak, which surprisingly not a lot of people have. I think for the 5-player kill streak, you have to kind of like, it's more complicated than you think, because you have to do it with like such precision. To get a kill streak, you have to shoot them really precisely. You don't have to actually kind of kill them. I found someone with a grenade launcher, then I took it back out of revenge. Someone tried to push me out of that hole, but of course I got there. Someone picked up a sniper, and I was like, nah, bro. I did my double wall bounce, then almost eliminated them. So to get a kill streak, you don't kill someone. You have to end the grenade at least from a 5 meter radius away from them. Because if it's the edge of the blast that kills them, you're not getting a kill streak. It has to be literally like at least 1 meter away from the launcher. From the power weapon spot at the loft, but I know power weapons aren't really that good. But then I was like, where is the power weapon? Surprisingly, it was nowhere at all. Since someone stole my grenade launcher, I would say. I had to go on a full rampage just to see who took it. I found someone with a plasma pistol, so I just took that, but instantly got killed right after. I went to check to see if the grenade launcher was still there, so I grabbed the AR just in case. It wasn't. The grenade launcher was not there. The door malfunctioned, and yeah. I saw the sniper, but I never pick up snipers because they don't work properly. They're still buddy and can cause lag if you aim it wrong, if you use it wrong. I decided to jump on someone to jump on a trampoline, see if I could find something. But then strategic or plasma shotgun. I've obviously is a really rare weapon, and it does not have a certain spawning point. I found out one of my target was a pro, so I had to take the AR into my own hands. He had a dual wield. I got 16 bucks, and I had to take my plasma shotgun back, but someone took it, obviously. I grabbed the shield for absolutely no reason at all. I grabbed the plasma pistol, but then I had, out of curiosity, I had a theory. What if you could dual wield plasma pistols? So I wanted to find another plasma pistol. I ended up killing someone in the process. But I didn't want to get into too much trouble just trying to find a pistol. I just dropped it and sought for an AR. I'm not good at aiming with the AR for some reason. I wanted to see if the grenade launcher was there, but obviously it wasn't. I wanted a bookshelf to try to see if I could kill somebody in my double wall bounce, but I missed. So I grabbed another plasma pistol just to test my theory even more. That guy was obviously shielded, but then I found my grenade launcher. I went to see if I could get another plasma pistol, but someone took it, so I just had to stick with it. You guys did not understand how much I cared about a grenade launcher. Not because it's good. It's actually because since I actually helped create one of the mechanics for the grenade launcher, and the owner literally assigned it to me. Alright, that last part did not happen. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of cool. I went up and shot a grenade, but I missed. So I was on the ridge. I mantled back up. Then somehow I short the thing that it did kill me. It actually did it. Someone shot me. I had an 8-player kill streak. Went in AR. And I was like, how are people dual wielding shotguns? I was like, dang, this shotgun's actually pretty good. The plasma shotgun wasn't really that good because it had a wider radius, which means I would miss more. Which means it had a blind spot in front, which was mostly really bad. Pistols sucked because they actually curved instead of going straight. I went to find my grenade launcher. I later found it, and I started to go on my murder spree as usual. Someone somehow teleported in front of me using lag. I went to see where my other target was, and it was 60 meters away. I grabbed the plasma AR to see this thing's power. It even kill my target from over here. And then I later get my grenade launcher back. Someone almost killed me. I knew I had to act fast. I grabbed the grenade. But then someone stole my grenade launcher again. So yeah, I had to do another murder spree. My target was near me. So I found the person who stole my grenade launcher. I had to drive the sniper just for this one time. Tried to shoot this guy in the head, but it wouldn't help. I hit a 38-meter snipe and tried to steal my grenade launcher. Unfortunately, he stole it. But then he dropped it. But then I got killed again, since grenade launcher is the most hated weapon, and they're just kind of making fun of me for it. I So yeah, it is just because of how bad its mechanics are. So people are just bullying me. Obviously, someone had it, but then then they were like, this is fun, but it's one of those things where I was like, I couldn't let it slide. Obviously, succeed with a grenade launcher. I was like, how are people dual wielding weapons? I got revenge on someone with that exploding thing. A bug appeared, and I was like, bro, how do I dual wield weapons? One kill every 11 seconds, and I was kind of disappointed. It is. I just want my grenade launcher back. I looked around my coast to see if anyone just threw that. But yeah, apparently I was just now the most hated player at the server since I found out that people were targeting me. I went to get my grenade launcher, and I see anyone was on that bookshelf, so there was no one. But I missed my double wall bash build. I was obviously not ready today. Picked up the plasma pistol. See if I can find another one to test that myth. So yeah. It was kind of a double kill, but he got it first, or a double KO in his matter. I had to see a spot where a plasma pistol could be, because there's sometimes, then I remembered a spawn point of where they could be, and I rushed over there, but it obviously wasn't there. And then another target spawned up. He was behind a toaster, obviously camping. Power up and spawned at the bed, which he actually kind of followed. He was about the closest one there. I want to get revenge, so I tried to put a grenade there, but of course it wouldn't work. I was either the most hated because I was too good against these people, even though I was literally not warmed up. There was a plasma pistol, and I had to look for another one. So I looked for the extra hiding spot, but it wasn't there. So that means that someone has another one. I found my target again. I was trying to rush out. I don't know what it's like to be a target. But yeah, I cleared my challenge pretty easy. Yeah, plasma pistols actually has really good control. And also if you did dual wield a plasma pistol and a regular one, but no you didn't. I looked around to see if anybody else had a plasma pistol. I saw someone with an AR, so I just tried to kill him just for arm's sake. I got a regular pistol, never mind. I actually got that plasma pistol. Someone died, which means there was a pile of loot on the ground. But I know you can't dual wield 2 weapons. Actually, you can, but I don't know how. I died by someone who obviously didn't have good precision, but still killed me. I killed someone using a plasma pistol. Yeah. I want to this time of snipe. I tried to snipe up here, but obviously pistol's not the best choice for when you're sniping. So a lot of these shots I missed. I'm not good at aiming with pistols. I found a shield for some reason. The shield don't really help much. I went and got my plasma pistol back, then had to just kind of go back. I actually did something called a dodge. Pretty obvious, right? A dodge is actually when you rush around a point, which 99% of the time does not work. But who knows, it could. So it happens whenever you it happens whenever you like rush like across a point to get somewhere. I found my target, who was that same pro, and also one of my previous targets. I've pretty much been a target for almost anyone in the server. I know someone had one of my targets. I saw someone, I jumped on. I killed him from behind because the tower, that watch thing would protect him. Acted as a shield. Just way better, so that actually covers more of your body. I found my double wall bounce once again. But then I found another plasma pistol, and it's hot. So I grabbed that and searched for another one. Finding pistols like these are pretty tough. Because of course they're, I saw someone with a plasma shotgun there, but dodging by the bullets. I once saw my target, it was kind of just like camping there. I went and just shot a bullet there for absolutely no reason. Just so I wanted to get a kill. I killed someone somehow. Someone had a plasma AR, which you should never have someone else's plasma pistol. I wasn't trying to actually go for that weak point. I just trying to get another plasma pistol, see if we can dual wield for this almost entire time. And then I noticed he dropped a pistol, so I went to see what it is, but it was just regular. I got killed perfectly timed, which was kind of really rare. Unless you had like a mid-tier weapon. But I know he killed me with a pistol, judging by the ammo. I did a clean double wall bounce, which in case you didn't know was mine. Shot someone from behind, because obviously that's the one who killed me previously. I found a random shotgun, so I guess that was the spawn point. I found my target. It was kind of camping. tried to recover some of my previous weapons, which is actually a really good sign because it actually does that. Kind of just like a recovery compass in Minecraft, just way easier to understand. I just wanted to kill my target to see if he had any good loot. I'm not used to the sniper at all. He had a grenade launcher. So yeah. I was going to see if I could get a clean double wall bounce once again. And I actually topped it off with a wall slide. But then, yeah, I realized it's not called a double wall bounce, it's called a double deck bounce. And I was like, bro, what's happening? I was climbing. Yeah. Somehow I got an extra kill. I found a grenade launcher, but I had to leave that behind as an experiment. So I just decided to give up. About saying that since I think there's only like one plasma pistol that spawns. Unless maybe there's 2 or 3, but I couldn't find another one. I actually managed to get one more. I actually tried to get one more shot in that business. So I went in trying to find a plasma pistol. But then I noticed a green weapon on the floor, and I was like, of course that has to be it. And it was. So then I saw someone who picked up a shotgun. So I went to see what was kind of on that on this shelf, which is kind of impossible to reach. As you couldn't climb on this easel. I found a grenade, which will help me by a lot. That obviously couldn't kill him. So I just kind of had to retreat, but then I tricked him, so he thought I was gone. But then I would kind of sneak back on him, but he already left. Should have expected that, but I found another person. I went in trying to raid for a plasma pistol if it was here. That was a door malfunction somehow, and I was pretty much caught. Unless I had to hide somewhere. I actually picked up a whip, which would help me by a lot. But then I got killed. I averaged another height, but I'm just gonna end the narration here. This is getting nowhere. So yeah, bye.